It's like 10 on a space shuttle. Turn my computer on. Welcome guys, welcome to Forex live trading for London session every day 8 AM with me, Peter Crow, where we trade gold, NAS100 and EU, Euro USD. So let's quickly go over yesterday because we took a break even, which would have played out, and then we took a loss, unfortunately. So we need to change this to 16, which I haven't done yet. And we need to break even. I'm going to go over them now just to keep everything transparent. Okay. Okay, so the break even yesterday, right? Now, yesterday was a bit of a nightmare one for me, right? I wasn't on it. I wasn't on it. So I think with the score, what's happened in Davos with the meeting, markets have been moving weirdly, right? They're not really driving at first, especially London session. London session, we haven't been getting these nice drives what we normally get. Okay, it's been waiting for New York to kick in, then we're getting the nice drives. What is that there? Like a ball patch. So this is where we got in yesterday. We had a wing back sell here, and it messed about for ages. But it did come down and get our risk free, and then we got stopped at break even. Okay. Now, if we kept stops where they were, which is here, it would have played out and came actually all the way down to 254.06. So it would have played out beautiful. It just missed our second entry as well. We had a second entry here, which again, it just missed. But the issue we've got with this is news. There was a lot of news yesterday, and I think news has sort of messed with this. So that was NAS, the break even. And this was EU. Now I went over this, and yeah, it's a bit shit. Okay, so yeah, we got activated here. I actually had another, but I had very low risk on this. I only had $150 on this risk, so I was happy with it. But yeah, that's the other loss. My logbook. So I haven't put I don't really put NAS. I don't really put break even trades on my logbook, right? Because there's just no point, but I should do really. So there's the EU minus 150, 18 pips on EU. So stats so far for stream, we're still up $1,200 in January. So we're still up, which is nice. But let's see if we can grab another trade today, see how we get on. Okay. So we're going to completely clear our charts because price has been moving all over the place, right? So we're going to completely delete our charts. We're going to do EU gold, still pumping gold. Get rid of all these charts, and we're going to go again. So the first thing I'm going to do is check the dailies. Excuse me. What I like to check the dailies because that tells me which top-down analysis to do first, mainly. Just have a quick look at XAUUSD. So I'm thinking if we do. Good morning, Dan.
Morning.
How you doing, geek? God, you're bloody loud. Why are you dead loud? Yeah, angry with me. I've just gone over. I'll quickly do it again if it allows me. Okay. That's that one. That's that one. Okay, so EU. I went back over EU.
Yeah.
And when I went back over, I wasn't really happy with it. So this was a bit of a stinker by me. So I do apologise. So yeah, EU. I only lost $150 on EU though, so it's not much of a deal. So low risk. So there's the EU one. The NAS one, Dan. If we just held and let it play out, it would have played out. Okay. So this was our take partial move to break even here. This was sort of another 90% out. We did tap, as soon as we come off screen, we did tap risk free, if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed. And that's where I got stopped out there. And then price came up, just missed my second entry, and then dropped through the floor. I did have this marked up, so I was looking to enter in between these two areas, but I just didn't take it. I didn't take it because obviously news, and then obviously it popped through the floor. So that would have played out if we just left it, didn't zoom in, and send ourselves crazy. But let me just have a look at this. Yeah, so unfortunately, it's on my logbook. I've put it on my logbook. I haven't put the NAS1 on because that was just a break even. But there's 150 loss on there. So yeah, we're on today, Dan. We're gonna have a beautiful day today. We're gonna grab some beautiful trades if they're on today. What's today?
Indeed, indeed.
And then we're gonna go away. You're gonna pass to phase 2. I'm gonna get a beautiful payout today. So okay, so let's do a quick one on gold first. Quick top down on gold, and then we'll see what's going on. Mason, what are you doing? You should be in school. Get in school now.
You're on TikTok again?
Yeah. Probably still on the bus. On the bus for like an hour in the morning.
Oof.
Yeah. 6:30 he gets up. Good for a kid getting up that early. But anyway, I won't tell him that. So the monthly, we broke the highs. We've got no bottom wick, so the monthly can do anything. It's just crazy how gold is. I mean, look at that. Look at that. So there's the monthly. We don't get much information from the monthly, so there's no point keeping it on. And then the weekly, so we've got loads of gaps all over. We've got a gap here, and we've got a gap here, and we've got a gap here. Gaps everywhere. These are going to need filling at some point, but when, don't know. But it is a reason to come back down. What the hell was that?
I think that was me.
Oh, thank God for that.
I'm using MT5 on my laptop for the first time in a long time.
My computer was exploding there. So weekly, yeah, we broke out to the upside, so but it doesn't give us much information. And the dailies don't either. If you look, we're just bullish. This daily can do anything. So it's really difficult. It means we've got to use the lower time frames. And in order to use the lower time frames, what have we got? So we've got this forward zone here. And we haven't even closed bears yet, so we technically haven't got a zone to the upside. But it would be nice to get a retest of this zone. And then we can decide what price is going to do from there. Maybe we can jump on it. So that's a 4-3. Don't really use 2. Okay, so we've had a bearish close on the 2. We've now got some sort of structure on the 2. We also had a minor support level, which is there, which we've now broke. So maybe if we can get a top wick to here, pullback needed, we could maybe look at sell stops underneath to come and break these lows. But I'd need a pullback before doing anything. So that's something we can look at. The 1's the same, so we've had this minor structure here on the 1, which we broke below. If I can get a pullback, we can maybe get a sell stop underneath to push to the next range. But where's the next range? This is the thing, we're going to have to go down the time frames. We've got a minor range here. I don't really like that. If we go down to maybe a 15, yeah, it's awful. You clean traffic range down to at least these levels. Oh, what you're eating there, Dan? Eating what?
I'm eating toast.
Oh, toast. Well, that's crispy toast, that, like. Jesus. Another thing we could do, right, which I like when the 15, so yes, we want to pull back to here, but we could easily get a fake out back in from the 1, right? And you think if this 1 is going to fake out back in, what's it going to look like on the lower time frame? So if we're going to get that, what's it going to look like on the lower time frame? Well, what it would look like is the first sign, the 30 close respecting this level. Okay, 30 close respecting this level, and then if we get a bullish close now on the 15, that would be a 15 closing respecting this level. It is a minor level though, so we do have to be careful. But if this 15 closes like this, it's pretty likely we could potentially get bottom wick, testing the body, and then a flip to the upside to come up. So that's what I'd be interested in really. So if this 15 closes like this, if I can then get a pullback to the body of this 15, I'll get a buy stop above the 15 to come back up to these levels. Okay, let me just check the 5. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's down. Yeah, so I'd be happy with that. And the thing with this, stops would only need to be below the 15, because you're basically saying that the next 15 now, this is the 1 pulling back, this is the 2 pulling back, tapping previous support at least. There. This 3. Because the 4 can flip at any point, the 3 can flip. The 2 has broke out to the downside but hasn't had a pullback. The 1 has broke out to the downside, it hasn't had a pullback. The 30 hasn't closed yet, still got 19 minutes, so this 30 could easily flip to the downside, hence us not taking a wing back buy, but we could take a buy stop. Oh, might not even happen yet. So we've got 4 minutes left of this 15. If this 15 does close bullish and I get a bottom wick, we might have buy stops on. If we just drive from now, it's now I can really do. I don't think I would take a 15 close below here. I think if anything, if the 15 does break below here, and then I get maybe that back in, yes, I'll be up for it. I can't take sells basically until I come and tap previous support, which is here. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully 3 minutes. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What we could potentially do, but it is a bit risky, is wing back buy on this level, where you've rejected from here, you've rejected from here, and this is a support, minor support level. So we could see a pop, tap, and then come back into the area, because the previous 15 and the previous 30 is bullish. So for example, the 30 is close respecting, okay? So if this 30's still got another 15-minute candle after this one. So if this 15-minute breaks out like that, it stays bearish, and then the next 15 comes back in, that's the 30 flipping bullish. Okay, so that's something we could look at. I'd need to see some big pushing candles on these 5s though. Stops for this, we could just stops for me would just be that. I'd only be $100 risk on this though, because it is risky, because we haven't got much data, we haven't got the higher time frame bias, but I think I would take that if we do pop down. Let me just work out just before we move on to NAS, because it might not get down yet, right? Might not get down. If we get a bullish close on the 15, we're also looking at a wing back, a flip, bottom wick, and then a flip. Okay, so I am interested in swing back buy. $100 risk, so low risk. We should, if we're right and the 30 flips bullish, we should be coming to at least these levels, which that alone, it's got to be a 2 to 1, I think. That alone is a 3 to 1. Okay, so yeah, even from $100 risk, so stand by. Can we get this pop here? I like how this is opened up, this 5. Come on, bit further, bit further. Oh, it's tapped that level where the 5's tapped. And then you come back up and then you come down again for another tap. Can this 5 have a nice pop? It'd be an early trade if we can grab this. So the 15's broke out. It's a case of are we now going to get a fake out on this 15? Hopefully we can just pop a little bit further. If the 15 comes back in and closes back in, obviously this wing back buy is gone. Okay, we'll take the 15 back into the area. Oh, don't come up. So we've got gold. See where you reject from, which is exactly where it tapped, right there. I would tap that and just reject it. I was hoping we would get this little pop through first, like these two. Even if you get a 5 close like this, the next 5 can easily hop down first, tap, and then flip. Okay, that's exactly what this one done. So you got a 5 breakout, then you had a 5 bullish one, then the next 5 pulled down, tapped, and then flipped bullish. Next 5 all the way back up. Yeah. So it might happen after this next 5. That'll be enough for the 15 to fake out then as well. If we come straight through and it stops, there's nothing I can do. All I know is we haven't got the higher time frame zones. All I know is the 30 currently is respecting. The 1 hasn't pulled back and tested previous support, neither has the 2, and the 3 and the 4 are bullish. Okay, so even if you want to drive down, I would imagine price coming to tap this again on a higher time frame, not this one, on a higher time frame. Price flipping back. So I'm happy to risk $100 on this to potentially make 3. Okay, stand by, here we go. Flip back to the downside, come on. One little pop below, can we get a little pop below? There we go. Okay guys, I am now in for a buy on gold. I'm in for a buy. Stops are 4934. I'm actually $120 risk. I'm slightly higher, but I'm $120 risk on this, and all I'm after is the 15. All I want to see is this 15 flip and close back above here. That is it, and that is the 30 as well. So the 30 closing respecting this. If the 30 closes below this with the next 15-minute candle, we're just looking to get out. We're looking to manage risk. But even if the 30 does close bearish and it doesn't tap us out, because I would imagine if we're going to keep driving, this 30 would probably drive through. So you'd probably find it stops or plays out. But if the 30 does pull back and close respecting, if the 30 does close below and we don't get stopped out, on the pullback, you should tap previous support. So we'd look to get out anyway. So maybe I would take partial or go risk free at least. We'll be here. Yeah. But it's just a case of if the 15 flips, that is it. That's all I'm after. 15 flip. Okay. Little trade, start the morning off. And then we're going to do a top down on NAS. whether I could get the... Go on, Goldie. Get back. Get up there. Get up there. Okay, while that's going on, should we do a top down now? Set an alert on this. And then we'll come back with the... Yeah, there's still 9 minutes left of the 30. So I'll set an alert on that. Let's do a top down on NAS. And we'll go with that. Okay, so NAS. 2 minutes, guys. Oh no. It's gone straight through, hasn't it? Okay, my bad, guys.
Yeah.
My bad.
Stops.
Okay, we're not getting the fake out. We preempted the fake out. I'll get that on the logbook in a second. We'll have to fake out. 43. Stops. 47. Okay, so that ID's gone. That idea has gone. Probably not going to get that fake out now with the 30. There's 8 minutes left of it, so in order for this 30 to flip back up, I mean, it could do, the 5 could easily flip. There's no top wick there. We could do, I suppose. If it does, fantastic. We'll take the buys up once you close back above there. But at the moment, this idea has gone, broke all the laws. The British law, yes it did. This. Looks like we're not getting that pullback. Just driving now. Look at that one. Where are you gonna head? This is the thing, where are you gonna head? There's not what I can really do with you guys. Even if the one club, this is the minor support, it's completely filled at full range. You might have to wait for the 4. Took the 1, but I didn't get a pullback what I wanted. Now what I can do on this, okay? So we'll have to come back to it. We'll have to see what the 4's like in an hour and a half. You didn't even get much of a pullback. I don't even know if this broke the high either. I don't think it did. So now I can do a goal, guys. Let's have a look at let's have a look. Nice. Okay, so monthly, very bullish. Actually, no, we had 2 bearish monthly candles. Weekly closed bearish. Then we had this massive gap. This massive gap is doing my head in. It's throwing me off. This massive gap can do. It's because you need to fill the gap, which we've done now. We've filled the gap. But then, where are we going after this? Where are we going after this? So all we do know is we've got a level here. Got a level here, and we've got say we've got a level around there on the daily. We've now filled the range. So where are we going next? But all we know is when we come down to these levels, from here, come down to here, and we pull back to this level. And it's sort of the same story as yesterday. We had a wing back sell from around them levels, didn't we? If you remember, Dan?
Yeah.
But it didn't get up to that. And it's probably the same thing today. So I can potentially see a wing back sell from around this level. But what does that mean for today? Well, we know it can take a few days to get up. That's the downside of it. It can take a few days to get up. So if it can take a few days, are we going to get up there today? Probably not. But if we do, we'll be on. It stops for this. Stops could be the high. If you're coming back up, are you saying, well, you need to? It's because we need to break this high. This one broke this high, so we technically don't need to. That's what I would probably have, the potential second entry around this level. Daily. But it's more for daily trade that. I'm not sure I would take this today though, that's another thing. Daily can still do anything. It's not got much of a bottom wick. It's done a top wick, but not much. We close long here. What happens? You just sort of slow. We'll have to look on a lower time frame, I think. What's going on? So nothing really stops around here. Broke above that high. 4 hasn't closed yet. We're bullish on this 4. We're bullish on the 3. Bullish on the 2. No, we're not. We're bearish on the 2. No top wick on the 2. The 1. Build the range. Gold is driving down, which is nice. Oh. Wowsy. My God, do you want to see gold? Look at this. Look at that. Could we see? Yeah, no. Absolutely mad. You could have took the 1 hour breakout, but I mean, he didn't break a high with the brief, so you're just not expecting that drive. Could have done. So what have we got on the 1? Double top. took out one. Oh, we've had no top wick now. For two. Oh, bottom wick. This does not help us this drive. Both of them have just rolled down. Really does not help us. I mean, what is this range? Where's this come from? This. So, nothing stops here. The order, I mean, look at that. Straight through, straight through. So why are we stopping here? And I think this has been the issue with lately, because I've took a few losses. Well, this week I've took a few losses. And I think this is the issue we're having. We just got new data. And then, because we're near all-time highs, we haven't got much data to go off. But when it's new data, it's not marrying up with anything. And this is where you should say, do you know what, just leave it, let it settle, let it come back into some ranges, and then go from there. I don't like this, I think if anything, if I got maybe let's have a look at this forward, so what's this forward here? So I would probably say that's a nice fit for the 4. But that's a forward range, and then the forward to the upside though, I'd say it's more like that on the 4. So what is this? Technically we should still be coming up to fill this range, unless we've created a new range. So if this 4 closes like this bearish, I would then have this as a more prominent range. Well, if we get a forward bearish close below 25470, I think I'd be interested in selling down if we'll have a look what the 4s do. So this 4 comes straight through to this level. This 4, little top wick, comes through to this level. This 4 comes straight through. This 4, top wick, straight through, all the way down. 4 through. So it looks like 100% of the time, which is when we get a forward close below this level. There's another area here. So when you get a forward close below this level, you push to at least, this one comes straight through, this one actually comes through to there, this one comes through to, it's a tad closer to that, this one comes through to there, after a top wick. And I believe that's where we had the top wick yesterday, wasn't it? Maybe. This 4 comes straight through to there, 4 pull back. This 4 comes through to there, and a pull back. This 4 comes straight through to there. So every time the 4 comes into this range, you can add everyone, even when you come out and back in. That one didn't quite make it down, but maybe not these ones. But every time you get a forward close below 25468, they all 100% of the time they tap this level. Okay, the majority of the time they come and tap at least this, and a few of the times you've tapped this, twice you've tapped this one, 1, 2, and then twice you've tapped this one. But 100% of the time they tap this one. So could we get, so that would be a take price move to break even that first area if we get a forward bearish close, but that's an hour and a half. But also what we've got to look at is quite a few of the times they come straight through. So this one comes straight through. This one comes straight through. This one didn't quite make straight through. This one comes straight through. This one didn't. This one did. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 50-50 whether this 4 is going to drive straight through or not. It's 50-50 probability wise. So if that's 50-50, could we maybe look on a lower time frame around here when this happens and see if we can get like a 2-hour close below, and does that initiate the move? So that's what we need to do next. So for example, if we get a 2-hour close below here, what happens to price? Well, that one didn't play out, so I don't like that already. And look, again, the 2s just came straight through, so that doesn't help. We're gonna have to go to the 1 hour. Here we go. So 1 hour close, top wick, and then a flip through. So that's better. This one drove straight. That must have been news. Yeah, 3 o'clock Friday. That would have been news. 1 hour close below, little top wick gone. This one came straight through again. That's probably news. 3 o'clock. I don't like these 1 hour closes. I don't think I would take the 1 hour. No, I wouldn't take the 1. I think I'd only take the 4. I think if the 4 hour closes below there, then I'm interested in sells. So sells below 4 hour closure. This would be I would take partial move to break even. I'd take 90% of the trade out here, and I'll let the rest rock down full TP to 24912. That's what I'd be after. Okay. Okay, Washi. But at the moment, there's nothing we can do. We're going to have to wait for that 4 because we've filled the range. But I really like this 4. If the 4 closes below, now we've got to work out, okay, where's our stops going to be? Where is our stops going to be? Gold is now dropped there. Where's our stops going to be on this one? So 4 came straight through, 4 came straight through. This one had a little pullback, which I don't know if you can see. Put our stops there for now. A little pullback. 4 came straight through. 4 close, and then we pull back to this area. So that means we're probably going to have stops maybe like that. Okay. You could potentially have a second entry on here if you wanted to. I'm sure this is the same as the other night, is it? And then we've got 4 close straight through. So that tells me that if we get a 4 close below, you can literally open up and drive straight through. So now you're thinking, okay, well, I'll just mark execute then straight down. And if you do come back up, you could have a second entry at 25521. But you shouldn't be breaking that really. If you break that, it's completely new data. You've never done it. So yeah, or what you could do instead is, as this 4 closes below, let's say it closes like that, hoping it closes like that, and then you could say, okay, well, I want to pull back to previous support, which is this. And then when you pull back, that's when you get your sell stop on, only then, but you might miss the move because you could drive straight down. But what you could do is when you get that little pullback, depending on where this pullback goes to, let's say it goes to there, then flips and activates, yeah, you're going to be left with a wick up, then you can pull your stops higher that wick. But yeah, I'm ready for this one. I think, yeah, I'm ready. It just means we're going to have to wait now in 20. We're going to look at EU and that anyway. And we'll go back to gold, see if we can grab some scalps. But I think in regards to our best trade today, is if the 4 close below there, fantastic. Other than that, this is a daily trade for me, these two. Okay, these are my daily areas. So if we do flip to the upside, I will be taking sells from them. But I'm hoping this, gives us this break below. That's what I'm hoping for, Dan.
Open.
Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. Come on, my mate.
Come on.
Come on, my mate. So yeah, so we're gonna have to come back to this. There's now I can do on lower time frames. It's completely filled the range. So let's see. Shall we have a look at what's going on with gold, and then we'll go to EU, see what the shizzle is. So gold's had a massive drop. I mean, look at that. No indication, just breakout, tiny top wick, and then popped. Yeah. You got a 30.
Nate probably got in on it.
Who?
Nate.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have gotten on this 30, wouldn't he? 30 liquidity below there. What we do here? If we maybe get a 30 close back in, maybe take it back up. But this is now a minus support level, this on the 30. So if you get a close back in, that would be a sign we're maybe coming to retest this zone, because we broke out. You're gonna have to retest this zone, I would imagine. Or you do the same with the 15. Basically what we were going to do earlier, the 15 closes bullish, next 15 bottom wick, and then a flip to come up. We can have buy stops on. It's a 15-minute zone there. It's only a minor zone, so it's a case of where this 15 closes. I probably couldn't take that unless the 15 closes above, or we could take it, but I'd need a bottom wick first. If I can get a bottom wick to test the body of this one, I'll then have a buy stop, and as you flip, go risk free at this level, and you're hoping you get a nice drive up with the 30 coming back up. Still 17 minutes left of the 30. You technically broke out to the downside on the 30, but I can't get sell stopped under that, and I'd need it's pushed too much for me there. Because technically the one can still, believe it or not, you could still get a fake out back in. You can still get that. I'm not saying we're going to get it, I'm saying we can still get that. So yeah, if this 15 closes bullish in 2 minutes, I get a steep bottom wick, I might have a buy stop on, and that would be me saying that 30 is going to keep driving up to retest these levels. So the next range you've got now on the 15 is basically that. You've hit this level. Yeah. So let's see how this 15 closes. God damn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Look at that butt. One skate. How you doing, guys? Hell of a drop that. Would have been nice grabbing that line, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
This 15. We ideally don't want this 15 to close. Respect it. Look at that bird. We might get a pullback. So if we can get a pullback to this level, right?
So why is it rejected from there though? That big
Yeah,
dropping candle.
when
It's the same wick as just one random candle.
yeah. No. And this is previous support here.
Yeah.
So you'd imagine you'd come down to that, which you still might do yet. But the way it might happen is down, retest, and then come. It could easily happen. So we've had a 15 close now. We have closed respecting this level, but we would then need a 30 close above. So in order to get more buys on, I'd need a pullback to at least this level here. If I can get a pullback to this level, and I'd have a buy stop above in case you flip and dry. But you've got to understand that you have close respecting this minor. It's literally a minor support because it's only rejected it once. This one didn't even tap it once, so you could easily bomb through that. So if we can pull back, probably gonna have a buy stop on. Because we broke out on the one, but are we saying we're going to keep driving? The 4 can flip to the upside, the 3 can flip to the upside, the 2 broke out, but there's still enough time to fake out on the 2, like I originally said. The 1, yeah, this 15 could easily flip. Okay, keep coming down. If I can come down to this level, I'll have a buy stop above. No top of XAUUSD. Why have you done that there? Why have you done that there? Oh, come on. Tell you what we could do. If we pull back to this, could potentially take the win back buy, because my stop would just be the low of the 15. What would I be risking here? So I'd only probably want to risk about $100 again, right here. So if I use the same lot for 100 and take the win back buy, see what this would be. I think we could reject from this level easy. Okay, I'm gonna have a buy stop above. Have a buy stop above this level. Stop. My stops are just the low. Low the 15. I'm expecting this 15 to flip and drive up off the 30. That's it, if it's going to do it. If the 15 stays bearish, we're looking to get out. Okay. But this 15 has to flip. What I've got going on. This would be the 30 pulling back, and ideally getting a close back above this level. If we get a close back this level, next 30 yes might come down, but I would imagine it's because you're coming to tap this previous support level here. Only if this 15 stays bearish, then we can probably see breaking the lows again. Unless we're going to get stuck in this range, but this is only a minor range. This is a weak area, and this is a weak area, so we can easily mess about here. Up to the 5 close. Oh, there's 15 flipping. The one's going to close in 8 minutes. Two still got another hour. If the 30 closes like this, and again we're just closing bullish on a minor support level.
Allow me to introduce myself. Who knows what dastardly crime might perpetrate next?
7 minutes left for a flip.
Must be put away. Another innocent
Come on, got a flip. Here the flip. If it's gonna flip, I would imagine it would flip from around this level here. This right here. Exactly where it's at now. If it's gonna flip. Getting the lows, isn't it?
Yeah, he's flipped.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I like now. That we broke the laws. Interesting. Okay. Not happening, is it? It's not happening! I don't know whether I would take these sellers down if we break into this zone. Now that we've had that big push.
It's difficult, isn't it? NAS is pushing down.
Is it? All the way down? As long as NAS doesn't come and fill this range, as long as this 4 can just sort of stay closing around this level, we're okay. Okay, we're pulling back a tad. We broke the low. Can this 15 flip? Come on. If it doesn't flip, guys, I'm just going to delete. It's gotta flip. Flip, flippage. So there's a 5. 5 closing respecting. We'd need a new 5 in order to, for this 15 to flip. The new 5 would have to look like that? Can it happen? Can a wee happen, Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Wee Jimmy. I've got no top width, mine. No 3 broke to the downside. It's got 2 minutes left of this 3. You need a big 3 close now, really. Gonna work. I don't think this is gonna flip, is it? It's a 30, it's probably gonna stay. How was the 30? It's got 4 minutes left of it. That means the hour's the next one to close. So you'd imagine a pullback on the new hour, but how far now with the lower time frames not lining up? Yeah, okay, we're going to delete this, guys. Delete this. Deleting this. Buy stop. I'm going to have to wait. See how this 15 closes. Sorry. See how this 30 closes. And it's the 1. The 1 can easily just open up and just straight back up. So we would miss the move. I think I would rather a 15 close above. If we get a 15 close above here, I'd like to take this back up. But you might need to come down to 4880 because that's previous support technically. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Last week was such an easy week.
Right.
And this week, it's just been difficult, hasn't it? Such an easy week last week. Right, we've got 2 minutes left. We'll see how this closes, and then we'll have a look at EU. See what the crack is. We know the score with NAS. We've got to wait for the forwards. There's nothing else we can do. We wait for the forward. We've got potential sells below here, 25463. EU wise, we need to do a top down on it, which we'll do shortly. But let's just see what gold is doing here. 15's flipping, 30's flipping again. With the 30 closes like this, are you respecting this minor support to come back up? That is the question. Still going to break below that level, man, isn't it? 30 seconds, 15 close. I mean, if a 15 close, respect him. You're going to get a top wick at least to there. 30. Interesting, this like. Interesting.
Very, very interesting.
There's a 15. Look at that close on the 15. We have got an advantage point. 15 close respected. If we can get a 5 close like this, I might have a buy with the next 5. It's just a pullback before the flip. And this is the 30 and the 1. So where's the 1 close? The 1 sort of, yes, there's a minus support level here, but are you going to reject it? You're just going to pop straight through. If this 5 close like this and I get a bottom wick with the next 5, so for example, if this 5 does this with the next one, tap the body, and we might have a tight swoop entry on. Got to tap the body if the 5 closes, and then because you've got an evening star there, sorry, morning star, and the 15 close respecting, and you've got no top wick on this 15, so that's your advantage point. So I think I would take that. The 1 probably needs a top wick, but you've got to understand the 15 can flip to the downside at any point. We did close doji on the 30, so it is a risky trade. But if we can catch this move back up, 15 nice. And I think if I get that pullback, I'll just have a buy stop on. And if the 15 is going to flip back down, we'd probably maybe see that. Okay. Okie dokie. Was that your keyboard, that, or your mouse?
That'll be the keyboard. I'm just looking at. I've got loads of little red dots all over my charts on TradingView, and it'll just be from selecting like the little marker and just clicking places without realizing. So I'm just looking. I'm like, what's that? Why is that? There's just a little red dot.
Okay, the 5's closing 30 seconds, so stand by. If I get a nice morning star and I get a bottom wick, we might have a buy stop above the 5. We're not getting it, are we? Oh my god, can't take that, guys. It's fucking awful. Awful. Feels like it's going to be one of them bloody days.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't take that. If this 5 breaks the low, might buy stuff off that 5. It's unlikely going to flip back up, that's the thing. Go. Okay, so now I'll have a buy stop above this 5, right? Risking $100 again. Stop. My stop would be lower the previous 5. Ah. Oh, no, it might not get activated though because we broke the low. Yeah, $100 I've got on this, guys. Okay. So yeah, if this doesn't play out, probably I'll have a look at EU, and then it's just a case of waiting for NAS. That's it, really. We topped the week off being a bad week this week. Been awful. Awful, I tell thee. The thing with this, it's like it's unlikely. If price wants to push down, you'll probably get a bearish 5 close on this. If we need to pull back, this 5 should technically flip to push up. This would be our goal risk free once you break this high. You're probably only coming up to break the high, really. Come on, baby. I think I'm due a latte, Dan. What do you think? Make sure you delete this though. If this 5 closes bearish, delete quick. The next 5, what you might find is you might get a pop, just break the high and then go. And if the next 5 closes back in, let's say the 5 closes like this and the next 5 does that, we can maybe look at entering again off this 5. Two minutes. Are you coming back up, gold, or what? Tell the Dad's not listening to me.
It won't listen to me. I hate gold.
It won't listen to me. Hasn't been listening to me this week. Jesus Christ. Awful. Awful. That's all we've got to look at. As long as we're bullish in the monthly, that's it. Yeah, I mean, you can still have a minus month. But if you're having one minus month and every month, you know, you're in profit, even by $100, like, you're profitable. It's just a case of upping capital and obviously trying to improve every day. You should be trying to improve every day anyway. It's going to flip here. There's 1 more minute left out of that. 3, close bullish. Ooh, 1 close bullish. Oh, really struggling, isn't it? Not convinced for that 5 close though, even if it closes bearish. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm keeping on, guys. 5s. Is that 3 candles all bullish here. Really struggling. 15. All we're after is a 15 bullish close here. That's it. You get that 15 bullish close, that would probably confirm that this level's now getting respected. And if you get a 15 bullish close, even if it's a little one like that, next 15 then should, bottom wick, look to come back up.
Yeah.
If you were going to carry on driving, you would probably carry on driving with this 15, wouldn't you? Really driving up the bar down, are we? 18 minutes left for... Look at something. Close. Hitting the lower again. Wow. This 15 minute. This 5 now flips. 2 minutes. If this 5 close like this, I'm gonna delete. You could potentially move this now to there. Which I think I might do. Doesn't look good. Don't look good. Two minute candles left of it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 1 minute left. What I can see happening as well, Dan, is I can see that. The next one. That's what I can see. 15. Oh, look at the 15 now, though. The 15 still be respecting this level. If we stay respecting this, we're going to keep it on. If we close below, I'll delete. If the 15 stays respecting this level. Okay, there's the 5. I just want to see if I can get a better entry though. expecting? Get a bottom wick here. We might move it to the top of this 5. I'm basically expecting a fake out now. Not a fake out, a big rejection from this level. We might not though. But if I can get something like that, 1 candle straight up. Fantastico, which we could do.
Fantastico.
Because gold does this a lot. It breaks out and then it'll fake out back in. If you don't want to keep this on, you can delete if the 5 bullish close. But I can probably see the 5 closing like that now. So I'm happy to keep mine on. My stop will be below the 5 if we get activated. I've got $100 risk on it. Hey, what a day. What a day. Come on, big fake out. Big fake out. On the 5. So we're after down a big fake out on the 5 now. You hit a 15-minute zone. I always harp on about 15-minute zones. It's a minor zone, that's the only downside to it. But it is a 15-minute zone. So can we pop straight back up? Just a bullish close on the 15. If you get another bullish close like that, there's only one place left to go. And that's up to break these highs. If to do that, there's no reason to close bullish on the 15. No reason. Other than you're coming back up. Oh, we're close. Do we wait for the 5 bullish close? That's the thing, because this 5 could easily pop up, activate and take you straight down. What I can probably see is a big pop. Friday, man. Sunday, Monday, what? Yep. Not looking right there.
Did you just bark at me?
Look at that pop now. Broke all the lows now. See if this can flip back up. Now got some liquidity. Okay, I'm deleting that down.
Yeah, it's got like 40 minutes for everything to close, haven't we? So
I mean, if the 15 closes back bullish, yes. I mean, look at that 5 now. If the 5 closes back into this range, we might look to get back in. Look at that. Oh my god, that's naughty. That is naughty. If the 5 closes back in, I'll probably mark execute, you know. As long as this doesn't drive up. My god, this might drive up here. We know it can though.
Wicks, no.
You are?
2 of the 5s have got no bottom wicks.
Yeah, true. Don't go without me.
Doesn't mean it kind of just can drive like.
Would you imagine the 5 close back into this area first? I think if the 5 closes back into this area, delete. My stops would probably be below that. Just because the 5 closed back in, bottom wick, and then you drive up with one 5-minute candle. Yeah, I think I would like that. So, stand by. You could put your buy stop back on, technically. But you just got to be careful that this 5 could tap and then bring it down. I think I'd rather take a 5 close back up or just get a buy stop above this 5. Keep the buy stop above there. Interesting. The 3. Wow. This is gonna fucking bomb. This is gonna go at the moon without us.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh my god. Don't go without me, please. Just deleted it. Please. I did. Did you see me put this yellow line on here?
Hang on, I'm flicking back and forward
right.
between trading view. I'm at Laura's, so I'm
Right. I was
just on the
literally.
laptop. I don't have me.
Yeah, that's alright.
Set up.
I was literally looking at this for a win back buy, believe it or not. Literally come down, push beyond it, and then just rejected massively. It's all on this 15. If the 15 stays bullish, I'm in for buys. Same as the 30. As long as the 30 still respects this level, which is in 6 minutes. So I am interested. Just how it stops though. Like, why is the 5 doing that? Why?
Why?
Don't tap that area. You don't want it to tap this area. 15's got another 5 left in it. Look at this 5. What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna have another buy stop above this. The 30's next to close. Could we see? I need if this 30 closes respecting this level, I'll put the buy stop back on. But the 30 breaks below in 5 minutes. Just think about this 5. This 5 could easily. 30 could. Okay, I'm gonna have the buy stop on, right? has to close respecting at least, or flip back to the upside. If it's going to flip back to the upside, that means this 5 would. That's a lovely pullback. Got me buy stop back on this, right? You want that far to close back in, but you can easily just go all the way back up from here. This was a proper liquidity grab. Like before that. Now, if price is going to carry on driving down the way that 5's drove, it shouldn't really be coming up to break this high, I would imagine. But imagine this is just a retest of this zone to come down. But what I'm saying is, if we do come up and we break this high, I think we'll get a big pop, like one of these candles. Like, look at that 5 candle there. And that's what we'll get. That's why I've got my buy stop back on, basically. But if the 30 closes below in 2 minutes, if the 30 closes below here, yes, you can still get a fake out like that, but I don't know what that'll be for me. You're basically just trying to preempt the fake out. You could have potentially took this 5, but you haven't broke back in. So this is the 5 range for me now. It's not the 15-minute range, is it? 15-minute range. Is that? Again, that's 30-minute range. Really the 5. How long have we got left for the 4 to close? 30 minutes left for the 4. Is that the same as NAS?
Yeah.
Okay. God, I so hope NAS closes below. And this is clean all the way down. Now, if, for example, the 15 close like this and we get a top wick, we could just take the sellers down. But you've got to understand, that's the 4 closing. You're probably going to get a top wick. How steep's the top wick going to be?
Yeah.
So where do your stops go? Exactly, Dan. Oh, this is not happening, this, guys.
We just don't know.
Okay. Deleting my buy stop. This is not happening. There's 1 minute left for this to flip. Fucking. What a shitter. I don't know whether I can take anything. No. It's had such a big push. Right, this is what I'm going to do. We've got 30 minutes left. I think gold's done today. I can't really do anything. Unless 30 would have broke out. The only thing I can do now is if the next 30 closes back in, then you might think, okay, the 4 hours going to give you a top wick. 15's broke out. You could maybe do the 15 if the next 15 closes back in, but I just can't see it. I can't take the sellers down. done. I'm gonna go make a brew, and then we're gonna do a top down on EU, and then it'll be the forward close on NAS, and that'll be basically we'll know if we're getting a trade from NAS on the forward.
Excellent. I'm just going to pop out for a tab.
Yeah, no worries, get
I
that.
might sit and smoke at my computer desk.
Yeah. Oh,
2 minutes.
seen a big geezer.
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 I'm fucking fun, sorry.
$15 minutes. A look at gold now. at gold. Now here we go. Here we go. Are you there, Dan? This is what I'm on about. Okay, so 30. Another 15 minutes left. This is not even going to give me a bottom wick. If we get a bottom wick, I might have a buy stop on. Okay, on gold. If I need a bottom wick, I need a bottom wick to at least here. Which I've just got there. Where would stops be, you know? Stop.
Hello.
Hello, mate. I think I'm getting a buy stop on gold. Above the high. Have you seen the 15? Stop. So I've got a buy stop on. Above this 15 here. Buy stop. And then my stop at the pullback needed. My stop loss is here. Which is 4, 9, 10, 4, 9, 10. And this would be the day count.
Stuck at buy stop on EU.
Did ya?
Yeah, for the new hour opening.
Hey,
So
you can really dance.
it's the hours flipped back down like what?
Okay, so that's what we've got. I've got a buy stop on, guys. Stops are here. If I get stopped, I'm done for the day. Okay, that's what we've got going on. Let's do a top down on EU. So monthly bullish, had a steep bottom wick, and we've created a bottom wick for this candle. Can we flip and drive? 8 days left for a drive. Weekly had a massive pump back up. So the weekly range is we are like between that and that on the weekly. It's difficult now because we've sort of filled the range. We haven't actually tapped this level yet, and we've never rejected without tapping this level. I mean, you can reject from here where we are, come back and then come back up. But the weekly's a bit of a difficult one. Daily, what's your daily doing? Daily. Yeah, I would probably say that's the daily range, and this daily can flip to the upside at any point. Daily can flip. 4 hour. It's came down. 4 hour can flip at any point to the upside to fill the rest of the range.
We got 12 minutes of that for. I'm hoping that it'll flip.
Have you got the buys on here? Or the
Yeah.
Yeah, so the 4. The issue you've got with the 4 is you have got a little rejection area here, exactly where it's at. Okay. I have been activated on gold. So let's just manage this and we'll go back to EU. So once I break that high, I'll probably go risk free, but my take partial move to break even. My take partial is this level. Okay, that's what I've got. I will move to risk free once we break that high. be honest, you could target all the way back up here. That's the only place I'd be looking to target. The 4 hours about to close in 10 minutes. Can we drive up? Can we up? $24, that is it. Yeah, that's what I've got at the moment. So I'm expecting this 15 to... This 15 can easily come and fill this full range with this one 15-minute candle. So if it's going to do it, these next two 5s technically should drive. Technically.
Technically.
So that's the 5. Can we just get a nice little pop? There we go. Okay, so I'm up $100 at the minute.
Oh, nice.
How fast is 30 going to drive? That's the question now. Still got this on here. Okay, so while that's rocking, set that on this. EU, let's have a look. So where we were at on the 4 hours. So the 4 hour could flip, apart from you've got this level here, which you can reject from. And if we're going to reject from, you could see maybe these levels getting tapped. Which we were nearly there, so we could probably see these levels getting tapped if this 4 doesn't flip and drive up, which it could do. It could flip and drive up at any point. Well, that for me. Or is the level slightly lower? Because you've got some rejections around here. The 4s are just, you've got levels all over here. Got another level there. I think if you come and tap this, there's potential to backfire from there, I suppose. There's a potential win backfire from this level. Oh, but the 1-4 doesn't look like it does it. So it takes a few 4-hour candles to get down. This one came all the way down to here and he broke the lows again. No, that wouldn't take that. They came on the 4. The 1 broke out to, that's like that's a 2. 1 closed bullish. Say that's our range. We technically had a nest play to the downside. I think if you get 1 close back above here, then yeah, maybe. But the 4's going to close, isn't it, in 6 minutes? So that means the 4's closing bearish. So if anything, if the 4 closes like this, I'd probably be more interested in the sells down to at least this level down.
Yeah.
If the 4 closes sort of below these levels.
Tuesday.
He is a naughty.
Was looking more promising half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh. Typical.
I need to wait. See how this falls. But yeah, I don't think EU's ready for me. I hope it works out for you. Are you in it, or you've got a pendant?
I'm in it.
In a 4 buys?
So I was, yeah, I had it on the hourly flip. So
On this hourly flip? Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I can see what you might have done. You might have done that as a range, maybe. On the close bullish.
yeah.
So I can see what you might have done. If anything, you might get, because it's a new 4, you might get a fake out on the 1. And then that'll play out nicely for you. If the 1 closed like that and I get a bottom wick, I might take the buys up. That would be only the 4 though, giving you the top wick.
Top
Or
wick.
flip to the
Yeah.
downside. But the one thing I do really like, look at the 4 on NAS. I think we need to get ready for NAS. So, where is my stops going to be again? I didn't have my stops last time. 4. There's 2 areas where you can have stops. I think one was here. Oh no, the stops pick up there. I think that's got to be the stops, hasn't it? We're working NAS out now. Yeah, I'm gonna have 150 risk on this, on NAS. 150 risk on NAS. Might even be small actually, because I think I'm gonna mark execute, you know. If I can get a little pullback, I'll have a, have a little still stop underneath. But I might leave you with this. This will be a second entry. This range is very clean traffic range down, right? The way this 5's closing though. If we need to pull back, do we use the 15 and maybe go off the 15? This is to passing move to break even. Just want to see if I can get a little bottom wick, a top wick, a sell stop under. That would drive in without us. $40 seconds. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a sell stop underneath the 5. Sell stop. My stops are 25544. I might leave you with this. So, trading. Sell stop. 25544. This is a new 4 now. Got $123 on it. Might get activated straight away, but we'll see. We'll see. My take partial move to break even is 25355. I'll take more partial at my full TP is take profit. It's 24922. Okay. So if this gets activated, which we're very close, we are looking at this potentially all the way down. I will take a second entry as well if we come up to this. This is a wing back sell area. Wing back sell. We know the 4 can pop to that. I'll use the same lot size, and if we don't get activated here, I'd probably still use the same lot size, believe it or not, because the risk would be massively reduced, and it'd just be the same trade but in a better entry. So if we do need to pull back, I'm hoping by having our sell stop below here we don't get activated and we just push back up, but price can easily push down now after a little top wick. It doesn't need much of a top wick from what I'm looking at, because this didn't give you, sorry, this one didn't give you much of a top wick. That was the others. This one didn't, but that was the initial one. This one didn't give you much of a top wick and it just drove. I believe that's all we've got. So we know we don't need much of a top wick. So yeah, that's that. Let's set an alert. Alert that gets activated. Go to goal. What's goal doing? So the new 4's popped up. New 4 is opened up. How steep is the top wick going to be? This is the question on the 4. Nothing's sort of closed apart from the one's closed bullish. We haven't had a bottom wick. 30 closed fake out back in, so you would imagine you're going to have to tap this area at least, and which we're heading towards there now. So yeah, there's nowhere else to go apart from here, unless obviously the one's going to flip to the downside. We're currently up $100 at the moment. Yeah, that here. What's nice is NAS is coming up now without activating us, so that's a good move. It's a good move. We just got to, with gold on this trade, we just got to see if we're going to reject them here. Ideally, we want a closure above, and then we can maybe take more, but probably won't be on at that point. Yeah. I've not gone risk free yet. I'm going to wait for this to tap this level. Or what we could do is if the 5. Look at NAS, perfect. So if you haven't got it on yet, Dan, you can get it on now. Lovely 5's closed bullish, or looking to close bullish. But this is perfect, perfect. I mean, if we get up to this level, wow, that'll be a lovely trade if we're correct in our analysis. You know what I mean, like Danchman. What's the EU doing? You're still in EU, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
No bottom wick on the 1, but that's a fighting chance. That means this one might end up staying bullish.
I've just got my stops are under the bullish hour grab.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we might just come back up for a little bit, even if it wants to come back down. If I can get back to break even.
Yeah.
possibly look at coming out depending on where it.
This 5, what's this 5 doing? Don't do this to me. There's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to go. There's literally nowhere else to but go. And this is the thing about all-time highs. Like, where's the other zone? Like, there's nowhere else to go apart from here. So if you reject from here, what is this? What is this? Do you know what I mean? It's brand new.
Yeah.
And you just can't do anything with it. So come on, let's get a flip on this 5.
Well, it just starts to throw everything off, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Because then,
Yeah.
you know, you've got no back testing you can do, and sometimes even if there is a little bit, it can still do what it wants.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, we're going to form some new ranges.
I know the 30 hasn't got much of a bottom wick. Bottom wick might need to come to here. Test this again. So, but you shouldn't really be breaking that. If you break that, you're probably looking at you've just been duped. Technically, duped. It's a new word. It's a new word I've just invented.
All right, Trump.
Duped. Just been duped by gold.
Groceries.
Tomato. The tomato. Tomato. What we don't want is a 15 bearish close. If we get a 15 bearish close, that's not very nice. I'll look to get out if this 15 stays bearish. You've got a minor level here on the 15, but again, it's just minor. I do like the NAS one more. NAS could be pretty nice to do. Come on, gold. What are you doing, man? No top wick on the 5. Can the 5 tap here? Would I take another entry? I'm not sure I would. Just not sure I would. It's a bit miffed off yesterday, Dan, I won't lie.
Yeah, it was a bit hack.
I had to, after that, I had to just close my computers and just fucking...
Like you say, if we'd just left everything,
yeah,
it would have worked out, but we'd sat for hours just watching it ranging.
I allowed price to like manipulate my feelings, which that's what I was more pissed off about. I allowed price to manipulate my feelings, and I didn't like it. And normally, because I've taught my brain, as soon as I leave this nest, I don't think about trading. The only time I think about trading is when my alert goes off on my phone, because I won't leave here without setting certain alerts if I'm managing a trade. But I won't look until my alert goes off. Do you know what I mean? But yesterday, I won't lie, I went in the house, I was a bit pissed off. But I haven't been like that for a long time, and this is what I say, like with mistakes, what can catch you out, they'll always come back round, but the duration just gets bigger. The last time I was like that was ages ago. So I did have a bit of a wobble. You cheated me up though when you messaged me and said, no, you know, we'll come back tomorrow.
We are.
Oh.
We are. And I've taken a loss.
And then you lost. It stopped loss.
Not the
Oh
EU.
no. But you still got a chance with this EU. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because that EU one yesterday, I went over that, when I was lying in bed. And honestly, and this might sort of make me look a bit shit, but I looked and I thought, what the fuck was I looking at there? What was I looking at? I don't know what it was. I put it down to, I didn't trade Monday, Tuesday, and I had such a good week last week. I wanted it to continue this week.
Yeah.
And I just,
So
maybe I was eager to
sometimes
catch
you just see something, and like you say, when you're looking, you're not seeing anything that's dissuading you from it. And it's only later that you're like, oh, actually, hang on. There's this.
Yeah.
Why didn't I see that? Because I didn't want to see it.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, but I mean, that's why 152 quid on Wednesday, and then down 160 for Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday.
Weird, innit? Weird. But I think that, so I think you'll always, every trade has bad patches where you sort of, it's a bit like a cycle. You know, you can be on a winning streak, and then you'll be on a losing streak, and then a winning streak, and a losing streak. And I think it's all about learning how to maximize your wins and limit your losses.
Yeah.
That's it, and that's the difference. But I think you're always going to have losing streaks, you're always going to have winning streaks, but it's about maximizing your wins and limiting your losses. So yeah, I understand, but I just had a bit of a stinker.
We'll get it. We'll get
Yeah,
it.
this 5's nice clothes on. Girl. Don't know why I'm watching it though. This is what we done on NAS yesterday, then we just watched it. I think it's because yesterday was so slow, because obviously news. It was just, it forced you to sort, and the whole trade played out, the NAS one. That trade played out perfectly. It just came and made another high. Do you know what I mean? So that annoyed me as well. That's what annoyed me the most, you know. And when it goes back to when you're learning, where price tickles your stop loss and then drops to your TP, you know.
Yeah.
It comes back to that type of stuff.
Little burgers.
Yeah. Well, NAS is, you got this NAS one on.
Yeah.
This is technically, this is pulled back to on the 4 before dropping. So yeah, it's a nice one. I might even risk a bit more now. Cool.
Alright.
Was that Andre?
Hey, 100.
How you doing, geezer?
Not too bad yourself. How's it hanging?
Yeah, it's been alright. Been a tough week, I won't lie.
Oh, it has, hasn't it?
It's been. Is it you as well? Because I hope
Yeah.
everyone. I'm just putting it down to the news. What was going on in Davos?
Davos.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
fucking very tough week, like. Just price not shifting. You know, not shifting how it's not driving. Yesterday we had NAS played out in the end, but because it wasn't shifting, we zoomed in on the 5 and the 10s and we moved stops closer. We got stopped out, then price came up a bit, broke the high, and then dropped through the floor, so it would have played out, but we were stopped at break even. And then the EU one, I don't know if you took it on your trade on the trade ideas, but I was just saying to Dan, I looked back on the EU, I was like, why the fuck did I take that? And I'm trying to work out what I put it down to. I don't know if it was we had such a good week last week. I thought it was going to carry on. I was eager. I've been activated on NAS, guys. So we're in NAS. We're in NAS now. I might leave. This is a 4-hour time frame, right? So this is a 4-hour trade. So this might take a while. It might be worth not watching this, Dan.
Yeah.
On a lower time
need
frame.
EU to flip as well.
I would just I've just set my alert at 25356 for me take partial move to break even. I've got $200 risk on it. Gold has hit my zone, I believe. No, it hasn't. Nearly there. Oh no, bottom wick on that 15. You do this to me. Why you do this? Okay. Should come and tap that zone. There's nowhere else to go. So yeah, I'm in on gold, Andre. I don't know if you took anything from gold today.
I had a double loss in the Asia trade.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take.
Well, I think I'm looking at a double loss today, unless NAS doesn't play out, and then that's a triple loss.
So I'm risk free on gold, guys. I've took 75% out, which I believe was $112. So I basically took that loss back from this morning. We're currently minus 31. Yeah, we had a loss on gold earlier, Andre.
Okay, yeah.
We missed this drop down. This drop down, yeah, got caught.
Would have been fantastic.
It would have been. It would have been. But anyway, I am actually wait there because I'm not that in it, I reckon. But let me just work this out.
You know, it's funny sometimes you play the game of what if I held this trade?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
what would have happened? So you want to hear this one? If I held the gold trade on Monday,
Oh, I don't even want to know because I'm gonna feel
up
for you.
until now,
Yeah.
yeah, it would be worth just over 25 grand.
Oh,
But you know,
Yeah.
I'm you like I like to tell other people. I'm not even pissed off about it because that's not the strategy. You
Yeah.
know?
yeah, yeah.
If the strategy was buy and hold, yes, I'll be annoyed if I close it, but it's not. It's all.
It's all good. We were just talking about like good patches and bad patches in trading. Like you'll get winning streaks, you'll get losing streaks.
Yeah.
So everybody gets them. Even like the multi-millionaire traders do it.
Mhm.
And so then you go, okay, well, how do you stay profitable? Well, it's just about maximizing your wins and limiting your losses. So the losses are more controlled. Well, how do you do that? Well, it's getting out early when you know you're wrong instead of relying on hopium. It's letting trades play out and run.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it really. That's it. So difficult one. But yeah, I know what you mean with sort of flyers like that. It's because I've had some beauty flyers, and you think, do you know what? If I didn't take part, because people say to me, why do you take partial? If you let it go, you get a lot more. Well, if I don't, because what I really struggled with is a lot of my trades get stopped at break even. Right? What I really struggled with is sitting through that trade and getting stopped at break even, getting nothing. I struggled with that, you know. Like I had to take something from the trade. It's like my time.
But Pete, have you looked at those ones that stop you out? Do they then go on to hit the stop loss if you didn't?
Well, this is the thing. No.
Yeah. So
They tend to play out. So
there's your answer.
yeah, you are right. You are right. And I am looking at it because I'm always constantly improving.
Obviously,
with my logbook. So we'll see. Because what I'll do at the end of this year, on this logbook, is I'll look back at all my losses. That's what I do. I don't really look at the winners. I look at the losses or the break evens and go, okay, how can I limit them losses? Why did I take that loss? And you'll see patterns. Like some of your losses might be on a 4 hour or whatever. You'll just see patterns, and then you know.
But you have to look at your winners as well, mate, because you have to see. All right,
where could it go?
Was my target correct?
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what I enjoy as well. Like in the week, okay, right, what happened here? Okay, this was a fucked up week, but why? Okay, you know, those annoying ones where I just got stopped out. Okay, why was it? Right, it was too tight. You know, there was an obvious target he was going to go for or something. You know, it's things like that. So So yeah, it's definitely been a challenging week.
Well, I'm glad you've said that, and it's not just me.
Yeah.
Because me and Dan have been like, this fucking week's been a nightmare.
Yeah, no, it's been
But I haven't had. I mean, we took a 113. What did we take? $144 loss this morning. So that's not on me.
Yeah.
Not on me logbook. But I took EU loss yesterday. It was only $150, which is not much at all on a 50k. So I've only had that. Oh wait, no, I need to put a NAS one on here because I did enter on NAS, and that was about $80. So minus 80 plus 100. So I've technically took 3 losses this week.
Yeah.
Which is a bit shit for me. It's a bit shit. And it's not like me that. So, and yeah, I do put it down to just the news and everything. What's going on with Davos?
I was annoyed with myself. When was it? Tuesday evening. I said, okay, on Wednesday I'm not going to trade because of that. And what did I do? I took a trade, and then it just went and stopped me. It's like, I said I wasn't going to do it.
That's exactly what happened to me. Exactly what happened.
Well, that NAS trade on Wednesday would have hit me TP if I'd left it.
Yeah. NAS would have been nice, but the way it was moving, you don't want it moving like that.
Yeah.
You need volume. If there's no volume, price is going to create its own volume by making a higher high and then a low, breaking the high, breaking the low, breaking the high. So no matter where you put your stops, price has to get liquidity from somewhere. So it's up and down. You just the only way you trade them is if you find a range and price comes up to the top of the range, you then take a sell, back down, and then take a buy. You know what I mean? But it's not really sort of how I trade.
Well, I'm gonna have to find someone to contact because someone needs to make EU skyrocket.
Let's have a look at it.
And NAS dropped today. So I don't want to be greedy, but I want to be greedy.
Yeah. Where's your stops?
It's below the hour. It's not far away.
If anything, I mean, this one comes down to here still. This one. Yeah, see, my forward range is down here, down 1.17242.
Yeah.
Oh, we're there. There's some areas here. Look at these areas. This is what you're hoping. These, you tap these and then you're gone. That's your last line of defense. I don't know if they're below that. Ooh, maybe. Is it below the previous?
Hour. It's the hour.
That wick there.
That little grab handle. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you might tap this and reject. You might.
Well, I was gonna have a second entry on.
For a wing back
And
buy.
Yeah. And it's tapped it and
Well, where's your
it's gone through.
where's your entry? So your entry was off the hour, was it?
Yeah.
The flip.
So
So
close of the hour, it came down and I put a buy stop on for it flipping.
so are you like that? Buy stop here. Like that there.
Yeah.
And then you stop this, and then your stop is below here.
Yeah.
I personally would take another entry here. I personally would, because if you think about it, right? Yes, you're going to make another loss, but you're using the same lot size. What would that risk be? So that risk will only be little. If you're going to lose, you might lose a little bit extra, but at least have a chance to get out. You know what I mean? And you've seen me do this time and time again. So what I would do is, so if you're like this, right there, so you're like that.
But I'm in NAS now as well.
Oh yeah.
So
if you're like that there, I would have another entry here, but I'd look on the lower time frames. Let's have a look on the 5, see if we can get out of this. Because all you then need is you need a pullback, but you have to get out here though, Dan. You can't. I wouldn't hold this to come back in and think about money. Just think about, okay, it looks like we were wrong. You only need to pull back to that.
yeah.
So if we can tap this, another entry, and you only need to pull back to that. But let's have a look at the lower time frame. So the 30's got no bottom wick. There's still 5 minutes left of it. 15. Didn't quite close at the level, and so that means it could potentially push through. The 5 is bullish, the previous 5, so I would take that. Yeah, I would, but it's your money, your decision. But I would definitely take that for another. I'd probably get in on this 5 now, the way this 5's closing. That's what I would do. No top wick. This 5 could flip at any point, but if you get a 5 bearish close, you've got another level here on the 5. So that's it's only a minor level though. What you might get with the next 5 is new 5 open up, pop down first, and then a flip.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. What would your risk be on this second one if you use the same lot? Oh, look at that 5, no top wick either.
Ooh.
Oh, look at gold. Woo! We're up another $117. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I would actually be in on that 5 now, Dan. But this is just me. I'm not telling you, you know, you need to do it. It's popping down. There's no top wick on the 5. Wow, look at gold, guys. Look at gold. Okay. Look at gold fly. Right back up. Okay, now I'm going to go risk free. I'm going to take another. Do you know what? I'm out, guys. I'm out of gold. I'm done. Okay, so we're currently up for the day. I'm currently up $82 at the moment, and we've got a nice trade on. So yes, we took a loss in the morning, and then we took a win, which has made it all back. We'll keep this on. I didn't get this on the trade ideas. Sometimes I fuck about with the trade IDs. I'm not looking at the bloody trades. So I'm going to get this on. $1,540 pips. Pips. Stop square. 40 pips. Let's have a look at this EU for you. Okay, now we're going to go into it, Dan. So 5's got no top weight. 3's got no top weight. You're probably going to have to come back to that. No bottom wick on either of these, so this could flip. But let's say you did get in now. I don't know if you did. But let's say you did get in now, you just need to tap this and you're out of both trades, break even.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened. Did you get in or not?
Nah.
But this might be a bit of a eye opener for you. Because I know it's hard for people to do, but you think if you're going to lose $100 on this, say, right? And if you just keep that, you've got no chance of getting out. If you think you're wrong now, right? You sort of like, maybe I'm wrong here, right? Maybe I'm wrong. How can I get out of this? I need to get out because let's say, I don't know, the 2's closed below here and that was your sign to get out, so you need to get out, right? And then you go, okay, well, I'm deep in drawdown. Do I just leave it? Or if I add another trade on now, what would this be? This would probably be, this second one would probably be maybe $20. Okay? So if you've risked $100 on this, then you've got no chance of getting out of it, really, unless you're waiting and waiting. There's a slight chance. Whereas you've got to say, okay, how much am I willing to have a chance to get out? How much am I willing to spend? And for me, these extra entries, they're just, the lower the blow, the limit the loss. There you go. I say it sounds daft because I'm putting another trade on, right, to come down. But what you find is, I get out of a lot of trades what I'm wrong about just by doing this.
Yeah,
So if
and
I-
like you say, it gives you the option of moving your break even.
Yeah, because you only need that
Yeah,
pullback now,
There. Yeah, yeah.
and then you were out. I sort of don't want this to come up now to you,
Well-
to here. Because I don't want it to come here then drop. Because you're
Yeah.
gonna be like, fuck, I should have put that second trade on. But hopefully this is a rejection area where you can reject from. But I don't think it can massively drive up from here. But I might be wrong. I hope for you, mate. I really do.
You are wrong.
I am
It
wrong.
happens.
I am
Don't-
wrong.
don't
I am
worry.
wrong.
You know, it happens from time to
It
time.
does. It does. I'm wrong.
Yeah, even geniuses can't be right 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So now what you'd find is that £100 currently, you might be at maybe minus $60 now. This
Yeah.
currently would be about minus 60, and this would be profit. Same lot size. This would be profit, nearly 60. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So you're technically
it
around
makes sense.
break-even area. I mean, look at that five. That 3 is a beautiful close, by the way. So this is a good sign. This is a good sign for you. That 5 engulfing there. Come on, it's coming back up, Dan. This is what it's going to do today, right? It's going to do this back into here, retest a bit, and then it's going to go poof, for you. No one else, just you. I won't say it, but now you would be out at break even. I've just said it. Okay,
It's going up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Don't fret.
Okay, NAS has flipped to the downside again. I do like NAS. NAS is a pretty high probability one for me. So I'm just going to get these on the logbook. So we talk. What's the date today? 23rd of the 1st. 6. What time did we take that first trade? I didn't time to try it. It was down here, wasn't it? Must have been about 8:15. Back by. How do you spell preempting?
Pre and then empty.
Empting. P-R-E. Pre.
Yeah, and then empty.
Is it a different word? Is it a separate word?
Preempt.
I don't know, man. That's my third language. I don't know.
Preempting.
Empty.
The,
Jubilee.
that's where I went wrong. I preempted that. We shouldn't have done that. 6. Let's go home with lovely. 0945. It was a flip. 15. We are up. 226. And that was 144, wasn't it? Oh. This we took 226. What's the pips on it? Stops for 37. We took Okay, and then we've got NAS on. Took a few trades in January, like 6. NAS is the 4 hour. 10 o'clock. This is a breakout sell on the 4 hour. We'll come back. Okay, right. How's you looking?
Terrible. You were right.
Ah, look at the 5 now.
Yeah, he's about to flip.
You
I
need
think
it.
wants to give a little bottom wick before turning around.
The 15 can still flip to the upside, but you've got no top wick on it, so it's probably going to close bearish. The 30 is not bouncing off anything for me. There's nowhere for the 30 to bounce off apart from you can get pullbacks where we're at now. Candles are going to have to come down to here. You still might reject off like the 30 in that, but you're going to close in around here, and then how steep these bottom wicks going to be? These going to catch you. What you need now, you need a bullish 5 close. You get a bullish 5 close like this now, bottom way, and that starts coming back up. But you're probably going to get a bottom wick of some sort.
Oh, wait.
But that would have been perfect for you.
Yep. Yes, it
I
would.
don't want to say I told you so.
But
But
I told you so.
But I
See,
get
I'm doing it on my phone, so I'm just looking at my laptop and
yeah.
having to do it on my phone because I'm not at home. So
Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare because you need to like adjust your
Yeah.
stop loss quick and things like that. That 5 is
that's it. With MT5, you can shift everything quite easily and stuff on the phone. It's so much more difficult.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it is what it is.
Next week's going to be a beautiful week.
That's it. I think I'm back up to 4%. Shit.
Yeah, but we're on. Remember, Dan, this is just
This is
our
this
pullback.
is it.
You know, you were down here. You were down here. Yeah. You've now came up, pulled back. You've now broke out. Now you've took another loss. Now you've took another loss, right? Back down to 4%. Remember, this was 6%. You're back
7.
down, or 7. This is now back to 4%, and now it's just you're going to get another pullback. You're going to come all the way. He's break even. You're going to break above, thinking yes, it's all up for me. But then you'll take another loss, but might put you back in minus, and then you might think, oh shit. You know, this is me going back deep in drawdown. And it's what you do at this level, what your mindset's like, is whether you carry on or keep going. That's it. That's how you act on these. When you take these losses, how do you act? That's gonna decide whether you're gonna continue on a bearish momentum or you're just gonna keep pushing bullish. So, yeah, just try not to look at your balance because I know it's fucking hard not to. But just look at one trade a day, one trade a day. One trade a day, where am I at? Okay, what am I like for the week? Okay, we're up for the week. Okay, not a problem. Are we up for the month? Yes. Am I down for the day? That's fine, as long as we're up for the week. And even if we're not up for the week, it's still fine. Am I up for the month?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's all fine. It's all fine.
But yeah, I mean, this
Oh, did it?
5's struggling.
Okay.
This 5's really struggling. See if we can get a 5 bullish close. What time is it? Have we got news today? We must have.
We have, yeah.
Have one.
To be fair, it's alright. This NAS one's just going to cover
It is.
all the
3
losses from
3
yesterday and this
o'clock.
morning.
Yeah, 3 o'clock news, so we've got plenty of time to get down on that. That's a nice 5 bullish close, that.
Well,
Guys,
James, I'm gonna say see ya.
that's exactly what I was going to say one day. You read my mind. Yeah, so I'm on. I think I'm on. I've got the ladies' football start again next Wednesday, and I've got a away game at Kiel. Depending on what time kick-off is whether I'm on, but I should be on all week next week. So obviously I know you'll be on. I'll catch you later. Have a fantastic weekend, Andre.
Yes, have a great weekend.
Cheers,
And
mate. Bye.
yeah, guys, if you watch on TikTok, head over to YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel. Come and join us. 3 months and you'll be absolutely sound. Well, thanks for joining us, TikTok. Catch you later. Peace out, mofos. And YouTube, thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe to the channel. We're smashing it still, even though it's been a tough week. Took a few losses this week. But for January, we're still up 1,300 quid for January. So we're doing alright. But other than that, guys, I love yous and leave yous. Have a great weekend. See yous on Monday, 8 o'clock. Toodaloo.